right. Okay. We have lungs. We have breathing. We can do this. We can stream with nobody else. That's fine. It's fine. I love the fucking music around 40K. New game. Let's go. Story mode. Custom character. Oh, yeah. That's great. Oh. Oh, we got a little bit up top.
I'll bring glory to my bloodline.
Applaud my brilliance. Time for a round of space regicide.
Unleash the storm of macro cannons. Let chaos paint the stars. Your existence is naught but ashes.
I have no earthly idea what any of these stats mean. I think I want to play. Yeah, let's play a melee. Let's make a melee psyker work somehow. think Biomancer is how we're going to do. Okay. This is different from the last time I saw it. I think I just want to be like a warrior. Yeah, because it's going to give me like charge and my weapon skills, which I think are what I'm looking for. Alright. On 40 weapon skill. Gonna get to 40 toughness. We're gonna do high willpower. I guess well, I already have strength. And we're gonna do the Firestorm class frigate. What is the name of my Firestorm class frigate that I am inheriting? I've played the prologue. But the question remains, what do we name the boat? There's 1,000 more on there. But I like the Firestorm class frigate. The name of our void ship will be the Ark of Circumstance. That is like, okay, we live in a world where Seth is an appropriate name. I think I can just go with Bard and call it a fucking day. But yeah, we are a Baylay Psyker. That's so fun. Fine. We are going to get my hope is that I can eventually get a power sword and be running around with a power sword and psychic abilities and being nuts with it. And being a terror on the battlefield and making... Because according to the wallpaper, we get a Space Wolf companion somewhere. Like, I'm interested to see this out, but we are playing we are playing a character, so we will be making decisions that are in character, and as such, I should let you all know, though this is my first time playing, we are playing a character that doesn't say no to the powers of chaos because they're kind of fucking great. Because you use them for humanity's benefit, of course. Hail the Emperor. Oh, fucking servo skulls give me the heebie-jeebies. If I ever do get like a group of people together, I would love to start playing Dark Tide. Because I love the Left 4 Dead formula, I just don't have people to play with, and I refuse to play with fucking randoms in a Left 4 Dead format game.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
I have to do some kind of because American accents do not exist in 40K, so how do I do a voice if I don't know how to do an accent? Oh, cool, this can get really bad, really quickly. Frankly, such excess can be tiring at times.
I believe there are those among us who share that sentiment. But such is our duty, is it not? To overcome base weaknesses and desires, so as to excel in our service to the God Emperor, the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias, at your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
You may call me Bard. What the fuck are these accents? What are these voices? Who are these spirits within me speaking out right now? I don't know. My mother's probably having a seizure. I don't know. I could talk like this. I could talk like the Russian guy who works in the back of the sweaty workshop. No, that just feels really fucking offensive. I'm Bard, and I am a sanctioned psyker to avoid any misunderstandings.
I am aware of that fact. It would have been unacceptable negligence to have overlooked such a detail when compiling your profile. Fate bestowed upon you powers of witchcraft, and a duty to use them for the good of the Imperium. Yours is truly an unenviable lot. I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let's address that topic.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
1 second.
I am not afraid to embrace the revelations that make others shriek and cover. That is the difference between me and ignorant filth.
I really should have figured out a background for him.
One
Or
of
cut him
the
out
Fon
with-
Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
This feels like something's gonna go wrong.
What's happening?
Oh, that's not good.
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
If this is not the most 40k thing to happen. Oh look, the slave class has revolted. Kill them. In the name of the God Emperor.
Let
Which
us
you
savor
kindly-
the coming storm.
Okay. Ooh, frenzy's bad. Yeah, that's... All battles in the game are turn-based. On grid, move. Okay. Let's commit to that move. And then action points. I only have so many per turn. Certain abilities. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have what I need for that, so I'm just gonna take a pistol shot for a 75% chance to hit, because I'm bad with guns! But I hit though. And we're gonna make me tougher until the next turn. Cool. Brother, you have to hit. That's not good. Brother. Brother, what is that? How do I... There we go. Oh, he has to hit them. But he can't do that. And, oof, this... Oh, yay! We didn't take any damage.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Oh look, Marines!
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Until our next shared battlefield, Conrad, not Conrad. Oof. Wow, fucking up his voice as well. I'm so...
There is a further in my soul.
Let's go. assuming we're going across. Yes.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
We're gonna survey the room, get a lay of the land, make sure I don't speak out of turn. Appears if they were carved from marble, eternal and indestructible. Head raised high, proud posture, hands clasped casually behind the back. Everything seems to emphasize. I can't read English, my only language.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crew sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
What would we do indeed? Voices in my head. On the one hand, they could be participating in filthy Xenos worship. And on the other hand, they could actually be engaging in the ruinous powers of chaos. We could just kill them outright. But it's better to sacrifice a few psychers than me specifically.
Thorough, but presumptuous. It took me a great deal to find one psyker who could serve me well for many years. Yet you speak of several.
I'm used to being sent in groups.
Sanctioned psychers are rare and valuable instruments of the Golden Throne. Or do you suggest that we use heretics, who are an offense to the God Emperor's light? It would be rather careless of you to utter such profanity in the presence of his faithful servants.
We are both servants of the God Emperor and Lady Theodora. Does it become any of our status to engage in petty feuds?
Even among his flock, not all are of a piece. I suggest you familiarize yourself with that fact before you are sorely...
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior
I'm in
congregator
competition
is
with
still
this guy. I'm
dawdling
gonna
about
be
the
snarky
officers'
as fuck and play
deck, instead of
politics.
proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
Oh my god, what a fucking brown noser.
So, why are you here?
There are questions that need answers.
You are direct. I approve. But you will have to wait. There is something I want you to understand first. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with Von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
My lady, it would all be too sudden for me.
Perhaps. Yesterday you were just another servant of the Imperium, one of the faceless multitudes. Today, visitors in the Von Valancius colors come to you without any explanation and escort you to a vessel that departs for the far-off Coronis expanse. But such is the nature of my position. My claim on you is sacred and non-negotiable. I require all those who possess even a drop of the Von Valancius blood, no matter who they may be. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
The Master of Whispers is in this little sordid fucking family nest you got?
His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name Von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least.
That is the third thing that is wrong about him so far in this opening. 10 out of 10, he is the traitor letting shit go through as the person in charge of security on this ship. Bing bong, fantastic writing. But I am smart and I can put things together. Thank you for clarifying that. Ask my questions now.
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
Some servitors went haywire on the officer's deck.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield.
Fucking love the
Or
skulls.
perhaps there
Just
is
like the
something
entire
to all
aesthetic
the
of
stories
Warhammer
about the
is
ship being
beautiful
possessed
to
after
me.
all.
In a decayed, like what I imagine Rome looked like in its final days before everything descended into provincial squabbling again.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
And as such, what are my current responsibilities?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Ethelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
Lady Theodora's aides. Got it. I have no more questions.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
I sent the disturbance in the Schwarp. That's crazy. Okay. Cool. The first two combats in the game are ambushes, so you can see cool shit happen. Oh!
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Break their morale. Die!
Oh man.
I serve the ruined cause.
Name them! Make them bleed!
Yeah, I'm familiar with cover. It's a very beautiful system. And now we give ourselves some toughness just in case we get shot at. And I want him dead. Sick. Let initiative turn. It is good that they are missing. But we are playing on story mode, so the game isn't being as true to Warhammer as it could be, where Abelard would be dead already.
A tactically sound approach.
Reduced to dust. Follow my lead.
There's something about the hemming and hawing of the music that's giving me like a side of cyberpunk feel. Plus, oh, that's why I'm shooting better, because she gave me 50. She put my ballistic skill at 80 for combat. That's what a real captain does. They buff their squad.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
I'm no stranger to meteors mutinying. What are your orders?
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
I need a sword or an axe. I can't loot them, and it bothers my brain. Oh look, more slop to slaughter. No?
Thank Providence you are alive
No,
and well.
it's the slime. Everybody, look, it's the slime. Point and laugh at him. He's got a funny face.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Then execute the traitors, every last one of them.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
Yes, my Lord Captain.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
Oh, fucking weasel.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
I hear and obey, Lord Captain.
Then move out! Mort, come.
Oh, yeah, leave me alone with the Weasley guy that you don't trust. This is gonna go fantastically after he's already shown being creepy as fuck 3 times.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
Lead the way.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Ah, there it is. Oh. I don't appreciate this. I'm going to cause you so much suffering, Conrad. You will become my nemesis, and I will tear a blaze across the Coronis expanse, hunting you down like the dog you are. Like a dog in the desert. Hunted by sniper fire.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Ah, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Oh, whatever is the meaning of this?
You must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you. We are in the anteroom of the Warrant Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred warrant of trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
He knows I'm a... Fuck you. I'm a psyker. Fuck you. Aha. Get out. I will not be your puppet. I hate this. I hate being controlled. Very much so. I hated it when I was a faceless nothing in the Imperium. And I got some experience for it.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Yes. Yes, I do require assistance.
Request accepted. Initiate.
Technologia! It comes to my defense. Praise the machine spirit. Oh.
There is still another way.
I must kill my warp cousin. Ooh. Oh, this is a big... That is... big-ass fucking document. I hold you not.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
I'm utterly defenseless. I need a weapon.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
I need to contact someone. Theodora?
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable.
available.
This is not good.
Unable to establish
This is
new
not good at
regulations.
all. What madness is happening here? Who are you? What is even addressing me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
So we can get out. Let's seal the warrant chamber. Make sure it's safe, as is our duty, as her heir. Oh, yay, more fuck faces.
Run, fools, or fall!
God. What a man. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Like, God. That fucking chainsaw shot was amazing.
Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this?
Voidfear turned traitor, and he stunned me to bring me here.
What?
He's serving the gods of the warp, and it is unholy.
Serving the gods of the war? Kunrad is a heretic. Oh, Voidfear, you void rat. Madness. And this mutiny is likewise his doing, no doubt.
Voidfear loved to gloat that this was all his master plan.
Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense.
Oh, first off. Okay. First off, give me my axe. Give me my flat chest plate.
Your seneschal is always there for you. That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to
use it on myself.
But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So...
There we go. Yeah, fuck it. I'm the icon. Haha.
Apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
Lead the way.
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
To arms!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
Oh, yay. New things to kill. Ooh, we get a tactical phase. Abelard, you can go over there, and I'm gonna go over her, and we're gonna start the battle.
Out of my way!
Ooh. I can charge you. Chain axe. And then I can strike you with another swipe of the chain axe. And that's 2 down per turn. I did not buff myself. Ah. I forgot. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. And Abelard's gonna brace for impact.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Just like how I'm going to strike here.
What a satisfying demise.
And then I can charge this guy. To get some of the heat off of Abelard, of myself.
No guidance.
He do be tanking. He do be tanking a lot, and I appreciate him greatly for it. And swipe. If you can hit AoEs on him, hit AoEs on him. Sweet, we leveled up. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry.
Let me help.
Yeah, you're gonna medicate me. Thank you. Level up. A new level. We get to choose skills. Oh, man. Let's get some warp. Someone else is going to be good at warp lore. I want to be good at. I have to be the one talking to people, so I will be the coercer. Abelard, let us get you. Corral. Actually, Medicaid? Corrals. Yeah. To the Navigator Sanctum. Again, eventually we'll find a voice that sounds mildly 40K-ish. Well, it's an adventure to get there. Ooh, another Psyker. Look, everybody, it's a friend.
I hear it here on the threshold of the blinded guide. Doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abela, how they sing.
This is Idira Class, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
What do?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Officers frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Ethelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly!
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Ethelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it! You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
To the navigator, then.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Oh man. I hope he drops the power staff. Is that the power staff?
The Emperor is with us!
Your Emperor won't save you! Let's get to it.
Ah.
Death to the weak! Death to non-believers!
Chain lightning. It's strong.
Chaos guides me.
Wow, I am bad at dodging or parrying or...
One fewer target.
We saved the navigator! Hooray! The creature in the chair appears as if it's become one with the throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have far too many joints for a normal human being. English is hard when you're trying to read it fast and correctly at a moderate tone. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the two dark, gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the two ordinary eyes, as well as the third one that sits in the center of its forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. The servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Idira, explain.
Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Your time is short.
Our time is short to do what?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with millions of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me. Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
And I need you to tell me how to help.
Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So, run. Run.
Abelard, what do we do?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Vespidas, good luck. And thank you.
Yeah, hold on. There's loot to be collected. Oh, luckily you collect everything in an area. Sick. These are axes. They deal the same damage. They don't have anything special. A psychic staff gives me a willpower buff. And I have a higher top, but I have no armor pen with it. gonna stick with the axe for now. As much as I want to switch to the staff because I think it's funny to be some guy who's gonna run around bonking you, and when you hit him, it's like hitting rocks. Like, that's just really fucking funny to me. But not yet. Not until we have, like, an actual, like, party, and I know what the party size is, because it could be 4, it could be 6, it could be 5. I don't know. I don't know these things about this game, and I'm excited because I love RPGs, okay? And I'm tired of pretending like we're not allowed to love actual RPGs with good writing. That we have to settle for schlocky fucking quintuple A fucking mega fried ultra slop. Like, I'm tired of the ultra processed story. It's disgusting, it doesn't satisfy me, and I'm filled with more questions than it ever bothers to actually answer. And then you go and ask people about it, and then they start screaming at you, and it's like, you don't understand? You must be really fucking stupid. And it's like, if you're gonna be mad that somebody doesn't understand, that, oh.
I shall heed not their pleas.
Hi there.
Somebody shoot these.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
Praise be the Emperor.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
Beauty and terror incarnate. The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hand, and for a brief moment, it seems she is not going to stop and will continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Bard von Valancius, Lord Captain Zera.
The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
I am no traitor, sister. Of that you can be assured.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Okay, hold on. Let's, okay, that's great. But actually, Argenta, you are guns. Okay. And you have a bolter. Oh. Of course the Sister of Battle is just out here strapped with a fucking bolter out off rip. Of course she is. What's her melee weapon skill? Is 30. Yeah, she is shooty, and I love that for her. Ooh, well-maintained axe. Higher quality. Ooh, 6 to 8 damage. Yeah, let's equip the well-maintained. And a shield. I can block it. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not a power sword, but it works. We're getting there. The class fantasy is coming online. It'll be beautiful. It'll be beautiful, just like the day I lost you. Oh, God. Because I'm going to be real. Warhammer feels like the only setting where, like, a Spellblade fantasy makes 100% sense. Because you gotta be strong to fucking do warp shenaniganery, right? Like, you gotta be a certain level of strong for warpiness. So it makes sense that, like, you do the warp. Ooh. Hello, traders. Yadira, go there. Abelard here. I go there. Sister Argenta, please go right there. And let's begin the battle.
It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Yup. Fucking beautiful. Argenta, soldier, burst range weapons, running. But actually, hold on. Stop. Stop. What if I do run and gun? Buff. And fire. Oh, beautiful. We love to see. Oh, damn. We cleared so many, we caused the next wave to spawn. It's crazy. And then we'll do a single shot there. And we missed. Cool.
I serve the ruinous powers!
No, do you now? There are many types of cover. Charge.
Beckons.
And then buff. And then... Oh! We get the shield bash? Sick! That's beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. I love that for me. You move. And then you
On it.
analyze. And then you psychic shriek that guy.
Out of my way! Chaos guides me! Death to the weak!
Honestly, I can't charge them. Okay, but I can move here. And then I can attack this guy. And then I can charge the shooter. There we go. And then we pop that. Because it's good to give your guys extra stats. Argenta to the other side of the table. So you don't accidentally shoot me. That would be really bad to catch a bolter in the back of the skull. I would be muy upset. That's not how we speak languages, Bard. But you roll with it because you're live. And then you swing the higher quality axe and it decapitates the heretic. For the glory of the God Emperor. Just gotta...
It won't open. The damned heretics have blocked the door, trembling at the thought of our approach.
A melter charge will help. There's probably one around here somewhere.
Wait, I need a mill to charge. We need to find a mill to charge. Why am I doing this voice? What the actual fuck is wrong with me? Okay, cool. I need... Woo! Goods. We like goods. Logic test. Logic test. Ooh. Bonus to tech use.
Powers unseen, uncover my path.
Multi-key. Swords. I'm sure I'll find a place to like sell all the junk, or maybe I can scrap it. I don't know. I don't know how these systems work yet, which is the exciting thing about picking up a new game. All things you get to do. Wait a minute. I picked up a multi-key. Ooh, I have 100% tech use. Cool. Sick. I restored power. What's in here? Medkits, more Milton charges. That's good. More multi-keys. Is that a shotgun?
I tread a path unexplored.
We do like shotguns. Shotguns are good. Set the melter charge. Get away from the door. Oh, level up. Wow, you get to level 3 in the... Ooh, cool. Your ability. Upload, it's the same. Exposed weakness. Ooh, okay. Some more debuff, and she gets Revel and Slaughter, which every 3 people she gets to do plus 10 ballistics, extra crit damage. That's beautiful. Argenta is so pretty. Argenta. See, the thing I like about the Sisters of Battle is they're attractive in the way that like nuns are attractive inherently, because they show a level of self-control and self-determination over their base instincts that they're going to live this very specific monastic life. I respect the self-control.
Are you lost, my heir?
This is a lie.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Pain is but a reflection of one's weakness. To renounce weakness of spirit in pursuit of greatness is the only path to heights. worthy of a rogue trader. I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises.
Oh.
Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for?
What do I do? Like, we're gonna do multiple runs of this, probably, maybe, if people are interested in it. But this is, what would my representative psyker plucked from obscurity into this destiny do? It's the people. We gotta get the people out. You look away and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voice of the people beyond the shadow smoke grows stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding the survivors, in your determination, you completely forgot about Theodora. And when you turn your head, you see nothing but the bellowing fire. Yeah, we gotta get the people out. I'm not...
Where did it go? Thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
Yeah, we're not gonna abandon our people like that. We're better.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to...
Thank you, Argenta. I mean, if I can just, like, tech use my way through these doors without having to use my multi-tools, that's what it's all about. Ooh, 5% armor for a helmet. That's good. Ah.
Too late! We are too late! Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak. Without us.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
Loyalty of the crew, let's go.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance.
It's what a prudent rogue trader would do.
I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not.
We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
Okay.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
In that moment, I'm still in the, you know, for the good of the people Imperium bit. What is this? Extra logic, sure, that'll be useful if I ever get like an Adeptus Mechanicus guy. There might be an Adeptus Mechanicus guy, and if there is, he is my best friend. Because I can't go. I wish I could go down there, do like some extra battles, maybe get level 4. That'd be fun. But if we do another playthrough where we're playing on like a higher difficulty, I'm playing a shooter. I refuse to be in melee combat. I'm a coward. I will sit behind cover and I will take pot shots. Maybe the second playthrough we'll do a like dogmatic servant of the God Emperor RB days. That'd be fun, right? Just run around with like my mech dog, or maybe we'll do the mech falcon. That sounds horrifying to have to fight for the enemies. Looking for any searchable. Oh, that's not good. Oh my fucking gosh, she fucking dead. Oh my goodness. Yeah, search more. Fuck him. And now I have a cloak. And there's just something sick as fuck about that. You know? Just the metal chest plate, the battle skirt, the cape. This kind of look like a helldiver. Theodora von Valancius' body is sprawled on the large blood-drenched desk. The Archmilitant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
No. Lord Captain. Who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Archmilitant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I might bear the imprint of the killer. Just give it to me, and I'll try to see what
What the fuck was the Inquisition on about?
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something... I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces, drawing closer. Lady Theodora, and Conrad, and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Tainted witchcraft. Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find...
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Don't you dare to cross us!
Surrender to the Dark Powers!
There we go. Buff self. Charge. And in run and gun.
That is not the Emperor's will.
I have a 32% chance and a 20% chance and a 0% chance to hit the other two. But I think it's funny. Because then that happens. And then we shoot again. And Argenta is nuts, and we love her for
feeling
this.
of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive,
Swords
begging and sobbing and howling.
Select. And with level 4, let's go, everybody. We get Daring Breach. The warrior immediately restores all AP and movement points, gains 3. What? Okay, and this is the part where I'm gonna get lost in the sauce. So I need to see. Okay, so I guess I already have that. I don't need anything with guns. Oh, Jesus. There's a lot. And I can't collect everything, so oh, man. I'm just gonna grab stuff that sounds cool. Every time I say it, there's no freedom. We deal poison damage now because we're toxic. Yay, we're toxic, everybody. Abelard, I want you to have, I don't know, something. This interception. Yeah, we're gonna wait, enrage. Yeah, we're gonna just make him tankier. Dira, what are you getting? You're getting another psyker thing. Okay. Yeah, we'll make her focus in on her psychic spells, I guess. And now we choose a talent for you. Is there something that... I mean, because I'm gonna have her... She's using a bolter anyway, I might as well give her 10 extra armor pen. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, you have... Interesting. To the bridge, to the bridge, to the bridge, bridge, bridge. We are going to the bridge. However, I'm gonna make sure. Ooh. Wait, what is my intelligence? Less than 35. 5 free toughness, dude. That's hey, that's not nothing. The sword deals more damage. But the chain axe is kind of carrying my fantasy right now.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue traitor.
You look dreadful, bro.
I am still standing, and I have enough strength in me for one more fight. All that truly concerns me is this. Where is the Lord Captain?
Lord Captain has fallen along with the Arch-Militant in our study.
God Emperor preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. The ship has lost her Lord Captain, and the house its head. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
The ship can still be steered. We just have to restore communication to the navigator.
Then we have no right to bow our heads. We are out of time.
Ready your weapons. If we are to die this day, let us die with honor.
No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No. It will not be like this. Not today. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell.
Farewell, Adolthrad.
Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, that they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Brother. Stepped right into the ritual circle. Oh, this is bad. That's a chaos spawn. We're fucked. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 140%. We have quite a bit of buddies. Argenta. You over here. Blaster fire, Adelthrat, Abelard. Adelthrad's dead. I just, ooh. Of myself. Every time I do that, I'm threatening a peril of the door. It's fine. We'll go here. Try to kill them both. Sick. Achieved. And endure. Alright, we'll have her burst fire that. Burst fire again. And then reload. Unavailable. Sick.
Momentum.
Weapon at the ready.
Let's go. We got crew helping us out. Abelard charge.
Gray hair.
Ah, that's. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, that's annoying. Anyway, we're gonna. At your beck and call. And then melee attack.
My faith strengthens me.
Okay, so we need to analyze. Forewarn. Psychic Shriek. Where's anything else you can... Okay, all of its chew toys are gone. Does it have any more chew toys? I don't see any. So Psychic Scream. Cool. I am so good at tanking this. Did we survive?
Let's seize the opportunity.
We have to... Oh, another level. Another ability. We are going to get Sanguine Siphon. And we're going to take Weapon Skill, because I need Weapon Skill always. Always take Weapon Skill. We want to buff that as much as possible, because I don't know how things work. give him toughness. Here? Okay. Alright, we'll turn that down a little bit. And I had to switch to my earbuds because my headset died, because I didn't charge it, because I'm so fucking smart, everybody. Anyway, we're gonna give you intelligence. I guess we're gonna go with that. Oh, it's so much different not having my entire ears covered and everything outside of me silenced. Ballistic skill for Sister Argenta. Yeah, no, since all she does is burst fire, that's honestly the best we could do. It's the best. It's the best you can get.
The air. Rover, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry. We'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
We need to reestablish contact with the Navigator's Sanctum. Words. It is our only chance of escaping from the war.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space.
I'm
you
ready.
may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
I am ready. Begin the ritual. Get us out of the fucking warp, dog. That is a sick chair, and it's mine. It's my sick chair. The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true, surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire, the other a vessel of ancient evil bores into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the war.
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle.
It resonates and merges with the voices that have already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all of these voices are the myriad manifestations of the same foe that has finally invaded your mind. I am saving my people. Do your worst, but you will not and cannot stop me.
Lead them, mortal. Guide them. Persuade them. Force them to walk your path. You will need followers, for destiny is preordained.
This violent vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirement's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
I am no Chaos God's
Seneschal,
servant.
the Navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim... have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live. The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Haha! New title already! God, we got...
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived, and through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
Holy shit, what a fucking prologue. If you haven't played this game, go play it. Go play it and be better at me so you can come in the comment section and tell me how bad I'm playing and how poorly I'm optimizing my characters. Even though, like, the entire shtick of this is I'm trying to find a way to make myself so unbelievably annoying to fight in combat that I'm going to beat everything over the head. Eventually, I want to get a two-handed weapon or a power sword. Start the briefing. As soon as I get to a point where I can save. A dozen pair of eyes bore into the expression revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and wariness. I will not be reading all of the dialogue. I do not have the lungs, nor the capacity, nor quite frankly the care to. So I'm going to let it sit here for a couple minutes while I jibber jabber, and then I'm going to say, perhaps you would introduce those present, Abelard. Blue Box Master's got tubes in his throat, cause he is a freak. Yep. Why is that dog barking so loud at me? I'll be right back. It's fine, my roommates are working on the truck. Cool. See you all. Drives Master. We need a new tech priest. Helmsman. Master of Ordnance. Let me execute him. I don't have... Nope. You're gonna stand down and release him. There's no point in punishing somebody who had a willpower failure. To summarize, we've sustained serious losses in crew. We need a new engine tier prime and navigator, and that's what's preventing us from doing anything. Where are we? Reichardt. Okay. The Navis Novolite station has distress symbol. Reichardt Minoris itself is also not responding. Okay, so one is completely silent and the other is... They are under attack. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, so you're referring to that note I found. Xavier Calcazar. That is the most bullshit name. Heinrichs von Callow. Or yeah, I'm assuming that's Callow or Cal. If it's Callox, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, okay? Okay, so we're looking for our inquisitorial contact. We need a new Mechanicus and a new warp person to navigate us. Oh. There is nothing else of value then. We have made it to the first save. That's so that I do not forget. The game is saved. I want to thank you all for watching. Normally I don't see that view counter go over me sitting in, so that if anyone comments I can see it. So I do want to thank you for being here. It means a lot for some nobody streamer trying to figure out how to be his own person in the big year 2026, but hey, I appreciate you. And I hope that whatever's going on in your life, I was able to help you. I hope I was able to help, I guess. Have a good night, everybody.